Affinity Photo for iPad and saving it as a template that you can reuse anytime you like is now a real advantage in version 1.8.2 and I presume from then on. Looking at what I have here, this is a YouTube masthead banner. In other words, the YouTube graphic, not the thumbnail that you see on each video, but the graphic that you have at the head of your channel, at the top of the channel. Now, this may be difficult or not to explain. Let me have a look. Where's YouTube? YouTube, well, it doesn't show up on your channel. There we go. And it does show up. Look at that. You can see at the top, and I'm talking about where it says design, creativity, photography, Robert Chalmers, and so on. So I'll close that back down because we need to open that up again. Okay, now that's the graphic that I'm using. Well, almost. You can see the design, video, creativity, photography, the words there. Behind that, it's got text and logo safe area. Now, either on an iPad or a desktop, or your iPhone even, desktop minimum and mobile, it needs to be that measurement there, 1546 by 423. Let me enlarge that. 1546 by 423. Now, you can't just put that image up on YouTube when you're editing your masthead banner, because it will say the image is too small. Now, it does have a minimum size, but the image you want to start with needs to be this one, the TV size, 2560 by 1440. Now, if YouTube needs to crop that image, it will do so to either take advantage of the desktop, 2560 by 423, that's the same depth there and there, a tablet, and that includes many sorts of tablets, not just the iOS ones. That's 423, that's 423. You have 1855 and the desktop minimum. So if you have a desktop computer and say the word design starts over here, if you only have a desktop on your desktop computer or your mobile, if it's over there, you won't see it. It'll be cut off. If it's also over here on desktop Macs, you may see it on your desktop, but you won't see it on your mobile. It'll be trimmed off. This area here, this darkest area where I've got the text already, generally speaking, that's what you'll see, except on a TV. On a TV, you see the whole image from there to there to there to there. That's why it's so big. Now, lots of people, if you have a smart TV these days, you'll probably have a YouTube channel on it. And you can see your YouTube channel, and that's what your header will show up as, that full background. Now, why is it in grayed out mode at the moment? That's because I have shown it grayed out. I don't want it overpowering the rest of the image. You can see there, there's a rectangle. Where's our images? There's the background, slightly hazed out. I can change the photo in the background by turning it on. That image there is turned off completely because if I have that there, the opacity has been reduced. Or I could turn that image on. So you can have other images embedded there, but just not turned on in your template. You can turn words on and off, creativity. You can put what you like, basically. You can put what you like in that design video creativity area, in that 1546 by 423 area. Put what you like in there, because that will appear on everything that your YouTube channel header appears on. Now the interesting thing is that you can do this sort of thing with nearly any graphic that you have, that you want to set as a template. Now I did this once before, and I've just kept the image on my iPad, and I can refer to it anytime I want. So if I want to change that, of course you have that there, and where it says text and logo safe area, you can turn, well, we can leave that background image on if you like. You can turn that off. Turn that on, or you might prefer that one, or that one, and then you bring the opacity up, which I won't do now, too much messing about. Leave that one there. That's the full image. That'll go on everything from your TV down to your mobile phone. That text is there, and maybe you want to change it, of course. Well, you will for your channel, because that's my channel. You will for your channel, so you can put what you like in there. Now, which one have we got turned on? There we go, text and logo safe area. That's turned off, but that text that's in there with a transparent background, I mean, that's not going to look too good at the head of your channel. That's why that background is locked. So you can see the text in there. That dark grey area that's there, that's what you'll see every time at the header of your YouTube channel, whatever device you look at it on. Now we've got that far, and I've explained what that is. So that's your minimum size, that's your maximum size, and if you want to avoid grief putting your channel image on YouTube, make it that full size. To start with, 2560 by 1420. That's the size you want. No grief. Of course, you have whatever you like in that safe area, in that text and logo safe area. As for the rest of it, well, out here that will display on desktops. So don't put your design work, don't put key text out here. It will disappear from your mobile, and you won't see it. Experiment with that to your heart's content. Now, go up to the top and export as a template. YouTube masthead with text, AF template. You can see that there. Now I'll leave that because I know which one it is. It's the YouTube masthead with text, and it's a template. Save that. And where do I want to save it? Affinity templates. Now you will have to create that folder yourself. Now I've got that folder in iCloud Drive, so I can access it from the desktop or the PC if I ever bother to put Affinity on the Toshiba laptop that I've got. Why I'd bother doing that I don't know, because I don't use Windows anyway. But Affinity template is the folder that I have it on iCloud Drive. Very nice, and it may already be there. We'll see what happens. Save. Now it's saved as a template. The next step, of course, go back to there, and you can see it's sitting just there, but I don't want to do it. let's say I can close that, get rid of that now, exit. I'll just save that in case there's changes I made to it. I can close that, close, yes. You can see it's no longer there. But I want to create new from clipboard, new from template. There we go. YouTube masthead with text, template. There's a thumbnail for my thumbnail images and a tree template. What I want is the YouTube masthead with text template. Just tap on it and there it is. Now, one of these days I'll get around to changing design, video, creativity and typography. Let's face it, that's not the fanciest that's not the fanciest header you've ever seen. But that's not the point. And there you go. Enjoy. I could close that. Actually, I won't close it. Having just thought about that for a moment, that's what I want. That's the template called up. Don't save it as a template again, of course. Save a copy. YouTube masthead, January, February, March, so it's 03, I have no idea what the date is today, 031720. There we go, 17th of the 3rd, 2020, YouTube masthead. So I know what date I created that. Save, saving a copy. Where does it want to save a copy to? Affinity Photo, and why not, I ask you. Save, and there we go, that's saved in Affinity Photo. So I can go along and delete it, modify it, load it back in, work on it what I like, and it hasn't altered the template one little bit. Close. Close the document, yes. A new document, open from the cloud, yep. And there it is there, YouTube masthead 031720, and I can continue right along with working on that one. All of my layers are still there, and I haven't altered the template, which is now sitting in the Affinity template directory, quite happily on its own. And that's it.